Okay, welcome back to CK2. Unfortunately, last episode it didn't save, so I've had to reacquire Scourge, the Blessed Mace of Malakath, on my own time. But we've done it. Nothing else has changed to my knowledge. We've just arrived back at port. I've started setting up a whitelist of all the Daedra we need to marry into, and I've got some, or I should say a shortlist rather than a whitelist. It's more or less the same thing, though, of all the Daedra we need to marry into. I think the most likely one is this woman here. Uwe, she is the Cult of Azura, because I don't think we've actually ever worshipped Azura, because we definitely don't have any Azura-based artifacts, to my knowledge. Just double check. I would imagine we'd have Azura's star, right? So that's what we're going to do. We're going to kill off our wife. We're going to, we could, I suppose, just divorce her. Yeah, maybe. Better say yes. Cannot grant you divorce, right? Well, our wife has to die now, which is very unfortunate. Not only that, but I did notice in between episodes that our lovely dragonborn son, Malapen Felthulismir, whatever his name is a known murderer. And I had a look and he's got some rivals. So we do need to keep an eye on him, make sure he's safe and not going to get assassinated. His stats are still incredible and all his vassals like him, so we haven't got too much to worry about. But I do want to keep an eye, make sure he's not making more enemies, keep an eye on his stats, make sure he's okay. He also doesn't like us. We are rivals, obviously, but he really doesn't like us. But that's not an issue. Besides that, obviously, last episode I talked about what options I've got for L-Rang in the works. I'm going to say that Monday morning is the last time you can sort of vote and give your opinion on that. So again, leave a comment for what you want to see happen to L-Rang, or the options again. I'll list them off just in case people missed the last video. So either he becomes a god, he creates his own plane of oblivion, he retires to a guild, he gets independence and goes off and forges his own adventure under the AI rather than us, or he becomes head of the Oriel religion. Those are the 5 options. Leave a vote below, and I'll get this started off, like I said, Monday morning. So today is Friday, right? Saturday for me. Friday morning, so the 18th of June is when, Monday morning, the 18th of June, is when I'm going to be saying no more votes. That's Monday morning for me, and I'm UTC, I think, UTC, GMT +1, something like that. Anyway, that's going to be the last voting. So after that, I'm going to do what needs to be done, and then we're going to see what happens to Elrond, see him out. But we've still got some more artifacts to collect from Daedra, so he's still got some more life in him left. Let's kill our wife. She's dead. Oh no, what a shocker. Okay, let's speak to this lady here. Can we invite her to our court? She will just join. Very handy. Probably wouldn't. Hey, do you want to come and become my, what's that, 9th wife now? Sure. She bought a nice hat, though. Good for her. Alright, what's her name? If we go arrange marriage to her. Where is she? There she is. Alright. No marriage ceremony. She's apparently not worth it. And secretly convert to the Cult of Azura. By Azura, by Azura, by Azura. Here we are. Azura of Moonshadow. Claim Azura's star. 5,000 Ardor. What have we got? Peace of mind. What is that? Pull upon Azura to soothe your mental maladies. This will allow you to remove depressed, stressed, or paranoid. We can do that. Let's do that. Feel so calm all of a sudden. Still have 2,500 Ardor. I don't know why. Maybe I started with Azura but never actually claimed the star? Maybe that was pre-Malakath days. Anyway, there's Azura. Hope you like her. Azura of Moonshadow. Do we have anything we can chuck at her? Let's have a look. So I might have some slightly different artifacts from when we last left off, but that's just because, like I said, I lost about 2 months worth of playtime. Not a huge amount of time, but it just means we've ended up with some different artifacts from raiding. Alright, so we actually don't need much. We're already halfway there to being done with Azura. That was quick. I don't necessarily want to go raiding again this early, because I feel like we've not really left it long enough for people to build up artifacts or anything like that. Now, we did get last time, as I recall, some Dwemer schematics. What did I do with those? Oh, maybe where I reloaded we didn't get them. That's a real shame. Okay, well that's on our list of things to get, along with, was it Dragonbone Sword, Dragonbone Armor, for they're the highest non-Daedric quality, or sorry, non-Daedra artifact quality of items. Why don't we try chucking some pets at my good friend Azura? How about a lovely Volothian Charger? What else can we get? Colovian Destria, sure. Oh, as long as we don't equip it, we can keep buying them. And we are more likely to get higher level pets from purchasing them out rather than purchasing a pet. So 200 gold seems to be exactly the sweet spot for the amount of Ardor on... the Ardor to gold ratio, I should say. Alright, here you go, Velocity Charger. Oh, she doesn't like pets either. Well, that's very annoying. She likes Dragonborn heroes, doesn't like the Alm Civi, though. What about the Warhound? Maybe it's just mounts she doesn't like. Oh, she likes the Colovian Destria? Am I saying that right? To be honest, I've not really read it properly. Alright, here you go, Azora. Yeah, Destrera? Sure. It's helping out a little bit, but it's not great. A Kaguti. This could take a while. What about the Imperial Warhound? Normally those things give a hell of a lot of Ardor. No, it's still 100. I wonder if it's something to do with the fact that we've worshipped so many different Daedra. Maybe there's some backup system to stop you doing something like this and collecting all the artifacts. I'm pretty close anyway. 3,350 out of the 5,000 we need. It's a shame we can't summon a smith or something and craft some artifacts to send her. Found a religious cult? If we're not in a society we can found a religious cult, I suppose that's the cult of Oriel. Weird. Okay. Let's consult my other decisions. Is it the guild hall? What does that let us do? Recruit a thief. Request that our grandmaster retire. Sure, let's do that. What if we recruit a thief? Is cat personal little experiment? Sure. Okay, he won't retire. Akato? Was that Chancellor Akato? Head of the Thieves Guild? Why not? Everyone else is. Oh, sweet. So we converted yet another province. That's great. Okay. Wow, look at that. And again, at the start of each episode, I like going over the vassal and culture map. So let's have a look at that. Oriel culture is... Oh, sorry. Oriel religion is just dominating now. Look at that. That's pretty incredible. And Aliad culture? Whoa. Yeah, I think we're pretty much the dominant culture now. Anywhere. I don't think anywhere else can pretty much stand it. Maybe some of the Akaviri cultures, like Seki, Tangmo, and Kamal are all pretty large. Wow. Done a really good job of actually bringing it back. Okay. What were we doing? Yeah, trying to find something to give to Azura. Consult our other decisions. No, we can't really do much, can we? What if we join, like, the Scenarist Guild? Maybe we could buy some things. Maybe the Mercantile Guild, we could buy some things. Just thinking, like, maybe it's the equivalent of ingredients in the Hermetic Society. It's making the Hermetic sound, to be fair. Let's not worry about it. Like I said, we like being part of the Thieves Guild because we're getting all of that extra luck. Sorry, extra gold. Measured in luck, apparently. Obligate the vassal, sure. And let's just take a look at what else we can build here in the Imperial City. Tax income. Moral of armies. Yeah, unfortunately these videos I'm having to record in advance, which is why I haven't had a chance for the vote to go out. I haven't received any feedback from that yet, because unfortunately uploading videos for me right now is taking hours. The last video is taking me over an hour and a half to upload. And when we're doing that, it also means neither myself or my girlfriend can use the internet in our house. Very annoying. So I am getting upgraded internet soon. I've probably said this before, but hopefully by the start of July, should have much better internet. But unfortunately, this series is like a huge time investment for me, because I'm recording for kind of a couple of hours every day just so I can spend the rest of the day or the next couple of days uploading as well. It's pretty nuts, the terrible internet quality you can still get. So separated wards. Construction level 5. How close are we to that? We're not far off. Our tech points are doing pretty well. I think that's probably something to do with the fact that we've been uploading? Got loading on the brain. Upgrading our provinces quite significantly. Let's just let the time tick at like level 3 or level 4. And keep building up the White Gold Tower. Okay, that's pretty good. Okay, so we've fully upgraded our smithing section. Sure, it's going to help with taxes. Retinue size, I'm happy to upgrade that. It's going to be very expensive, though. Retinues are incredibly expensive in this game to get a decent-sized one. Light infantry times 100, and that's all of our gold gone. We can have you collect taxes in the capital rather than oversee construction, seeing as we haven't got any gold left. Alright. Build a war chest. Hey, we haven't been able to do that for a while. Marital bliss. Fell in love with our wife. Oh, well, that's going to make it harder, isn't it? Do you have any other artifacts we chuck at you? Maybe a monkey or a camel or something? So we know that she liked those Colovian pets, whatever they were. Oops. Let's visit the marketplace. Purchase a pet. I know, let's try a fox. Why not? That's what we're after. Let's try and speed it up a little bit, eh? Fox, no, she doesn't like foxes. I don't know what determines what they like. Maybe there's actually been an update. Because obviously I've got the dev version of this. So maybe... Oh my god, I thought he died then. That scared the life out of me. The death noise plus this. He received a new horse. That's a nice horse. What a nice horse. Good work. Helps if I put my fleets and my armies down, eh? Probably make a bit more gold doing that. And you know what? We've actually got some more Rivendell retinue cap now. We could probably get about 4,000 battle mages altogether. Oh no, nowhere near. Wow. Oh, it's because we haven't got the gold, obviously. Another subject converted to the Oriel faith. Good. Good. It's about time. Divine's Uprising. Give our mages a some exercise, eh? We could let them reinforce, but I think it's probably worth just sending over the main levy. If you were going to rebel, surely you rebel somewhere like down here, or somewhere hard to get to, really far at the point of elsewhere here or something. Not right next to the capital, where there are a hell of a lot of troops. Gain 200 gold in exchange for a favour? Absolutely not. Speaking of which, let's have a look at our laws, see if we can do anything else. So we've got viceroyalties. Is it worth it? We've got secular investiture, which means we can nominate our own successors to Kage and things like that, which is helpful given the size of them. I don't think it's necessary. You know what? I don't think we need to really please the head of the faith, who I assume loves us anyway because of all the conversion we've been doing. Actually, not so much. Huh. Why not? Necromancer, known murderer. Yeah, that's fair enough. How about 20 gold to make him love us? I wonder if he'll let us eventually. We could... Can we possess? There's no way to possess him in this, is there? I don't think there'd be a... No. Maybe something to do with the Mages Guild. That'd be my closest guess. I was thinking maybe we could convince him to let us claim Alinor, assuming he can actually do that as part of the religion. Yeah, the Arch Curator can grant claims on titles. So if we take this one and claim it, no. No, he likes the Queen of Alinor, unfortunately, far too much for us. Oh well, never mind. Okay. There's a bit of a minor issue. We can't, oh no, we can't suddenly get a claim of the entirety of the Kingdom of Alinor. Like I said, we don't really want to just paint the map our colour. Give us nothing to do, right? Okay. Cut to the tithe. That's wonderful. Thank you very much. How are we doing with Azora? Pretty close. Built a war chest, obviously. Let's see here. See the round prosper. Idle council members. Oh, we converted yet another province. Wow. I wonder if we can get this finished by this episode. If we're pretty diligent about it, I think we might be able to get the whole of Cyrodiil to Oriel. Marital bliss, once again. Let's pick a new lifestyle, because I feel like we're not doing anything right now of any particular value. We could try the business focus and try and build the tower. We also didn't get the garden event, so we could do that one as well. Scholarship, unfortunately, doesn't do anything for us. I don't know if we already built the observatory at some stage, or the event just doesn't work. We go hunting, try and catch the white stag, obviously. Carousing, throw some parties. I kind of like the idea of the business focus. Trying to build the biggest tower in the realm. Bigger than the White Gold Tower. Or maybe just, you know, put a few more feet on it. Why not? It's a pretty cool event. And the Hedge Mage event is pretty good as well. Weirdly enough, one thing I did learn is that if you get hit by the Great Plague whilst having the garden built up, you like grow crops in your own garden, and with the business focus, that is. Oh, we can end the rivalry with our son. Yeah, that's great. Yeah, let's do that. If you do that and the plague hits, obviously there's an event that you can eat the rats in your basement or run out of food. But if you've got your garden growing food, you actually don't run out. It sets current food to 7 or something like that. So that's a really cool little feature they added. Have we ended our rivalry with our son? Oh, he is ill. Ah, shit. That could be a problem. No, you're not allowed to die. We've got a few more Daedra. Then we work on Hermes Mora. Then we can retire. But until then, you are not allowed to die. Heal... What can we do? Heal body. Was that heal wounds? No? Okay. Maybe fortify health? Maybe fortify some... increase... Where is it? Come on. Regenerate body. No. Heal... I don't think we can we? Improve body? Did we do everything we can to him? We didn't make him agile and everything, right? Oh, he's becoming a bard. Wow. What a good use of your talents. I'm sure with that Thum you can probably do a pretty good job of that. Can we demand him join the Greybeards? Hang on a minute. I never thought about that. Sure. I'm sure he'll be fine. It's just a cold. Maybe we can only do that for unlanded vassals. We really should have done that before giving him land. Because I imagine him joining the Greybeards would be pretty useful. Holy shit, look at all the gold we've got. Alright, let's go ahead and oversee construction. We have our Spy Master study tech if we can anywhere. A little bit in Pyrodonia, some in Eleanor. I imagine Eleanor is our best choice here. Surely we're dominating in tech. Surely. Yeah. Look at that. So the whiter the map is, the better the tech levels are there. Funnily enough, elsewhere are doing pretty well. Probably because of how quick they were to convert to us. A lot of places are doing quite well on town infrastructure. Check medical infrastructure. Quite low on that. Don't know how we've done that, though. Am I not wrong in thinking we upgraded our magical infrastructure a lot? Not sure. Anyway, Proof Keeps. We're quite behind on that. You see that a lot of these provinces over here in Morrowind have that. Yeah, we're quite behind on a few things. We're dominating in certain aspects. I imagine construction. Yeah, look at that. Wow. No one's even close to us. Kind of the same with military organization. Speaking of which, let's start building some things up. You know what? Let's invest in magical infrastructure. Having to chuck all our points in that and see what we can do with our Arcane University. That's what it's called. Aha, I remember. Archmages plus 10, absolutely. Theological College, sure, why not? We'll just focus on upgrading white gold with the rest of our cash for now. Paddock, why not? 25, yeah, why not? Saddler's Workshop. Get a lot of cavalry out of this. Apothecary Room for some tax. It's pretty good. Carpentry Workshop again. Don't mind upgrading the tax upgrades. Should probably do that first, to be honest with you. Because obviously that will snowball effect out, and the more cash we've got, the more we can upgrade the tax income. Kind of waiting for Azura now. I don't really know what we're going to do. Create raiding again? Sort of wait for the business focus to also fire. Hopefully we're not marked as busy through some event that's... Should I check? Because we haven't had any character events for ages. Okay, this might be cheating a little bit. Let's see. Are we busy? I can't see anything. We did build an observatory. Okay, and we did get the Stargazer. Okay. We've got anything else? We didn't get the... Okay, we've done the theology focus. Crowned Emperor. Trained our dog, so there's no point taking the hunting focus. Achievement, we're in business. I think it's supposed to be we are in business, sure. We've regened our Lichdom, of course. Has hunting dog, yeah. So we've completed actually a lot of the focuses. I can't see anything about the garden or the tower, though. Just at glance. And it doesn't look like we're busy, either. We've imprisoned 5 witches. Well done. That should be something they just show you on your stat screen. Of course, the next CK2 patch is going to change the entire character interface. It looks very nice. It's going to add a list of people you've killed in battle and in duels and executed. It's going to add the ability to find your own royal bloodline, which is obviously be really cool to find the bloodline of Elrang. Also, just seeing everybody he's beaten in battle and everything he's executed. That would be very cool. I genuinely thought I said Emperor Kanye there for a second. Yeah, I think that'd be very cool, because obviously we see like Manny Marco we've killed, and obviously we've got to deal with this guy as well. I keep forgetting about it. Have we got a plot against him? Can we even plot against him? I think he's too far, isn't he? Kidnap character. We can try and kidnap him. I don't think we'll ever be able to do that, though. Nope. No one's interested. I wonder if we get on a boat and get closer to him, whether it'll count as A, we're in Diplo range, and whether B, we can cast spells on him. Why don't we try it while we're waiting for pretty much nothing else to happen? Alright. We don't need to raise that many troops. What on earth am I doing? So you guys get on the boat, split this army, and you guys get on the boat. I kind of want us to always be doing something. I just want to be sat waiting for artifacts and, you know, Azora. And I personally wouldn't want to watch that, so I know for a fact you guys don't want to watch that. Alright. Off the boats go. We'll try and deal with this guy this episode. This is our goal now. Is to deal with the Kamal King. It's kind of annoying that I raised all the vassal levies. Didn't mean to do that. Oh well. Is that everyone? No, we've got loads of boats. Just stand them down. Doesn't matter if we lose a few boats here and there. Okay. And you as well. We want to kidnap this lady. I don't know who she is, so I don't really care. And I assume we can't sacrifice prisoners to Azura. No. Maybe we could just chuck something else at her. We can make an offering. Let's make another offering, sure. We're almost there. We only need another 1,000. So we could also go raiding as well while we got the boats up. Would need to go back and just stop off in elsewhere so we can mark ourselves as raiders, but... Let's just see. I imagine we're close enough now to at least test the spellbook theory. Open spellbook. Nope. Too far away. So we would actually need land in Akavir. Maybe we could do that. Maybe just capture a quick... I don't know, an outpost in King Mo or something. Why don't we do that? Sure, let's do that. Let's set up an Akaviri outpost for the Alien Empire. We can hold it ourselves. We're not above our domain limits, so we don't have to worry about so many peasant revolts, things like that. Keep this information myself. We've got an idle accounts member. Did you convert something? Whoa! That's another one down. Any more duchies? So we got probably about half a dozen or so duchies just at a glance that aren't converted. Keep going. Let's have a look very quickly again. Yeah, that's very cool. I can't wait for this to... Once this is all one colour, that's another time. It's another thing we can tick off the list. Right, let's mark you as raiders. Let's put Elrang on the... in the lead of the armies. Oh, we might have to put them down. Yeah, let's put them down, see if we can declare war. Just temporarily. Alright, Ting Mo, let's have a look. Oh, he's too far away to even declare war on. That's very annoying. What about this province? This is somewhat closer. So it's 1, 2, 3 provinces away from Argonia. Why don't we take this province here, Lilmuth, Imperial Conquest of Lilmuth, take this, maybe, that's 3 provinces away, we could set up an Akaviri stop-off point. If we can't do that, then it is genuinely too far away. The only other way we'd be able to do it is to take, like, this part of Morrowind, this island here, then there's 1 sea province away and work down. It kind of defeats the point of us, you know, building a supply point. Let's do that. Lilmuth. The Argonians have been sitting too happy for too long. Let's put our fleets down. If we put them down here, we can just very suddenly raise them again in the capital. Did we just get rid of all of our troops? Because they were on the boats. Oh no. What have I done? Well, that's annoying. I thought they'd have automatically got off elsewhere, but never mind. Okay, well that's fine. You know, it's not like we haven't got enough troops to go around. Just means we've got to spend more money again on retinues, but it's not like we're struggling for cash either. Okay, you on the boats? Oh, that's more or less the perfect amount of troops anyway. Oh, it's not a very balanced unit. Okay, let's sort that out. And go like this. Okay. This is way more troops than we need, but it's just easier to send them all from the capital. It means we're not moving around vassal units, things like that. This is going to be a very quick war, I think. Dropping the capital, siege it down, crushing their armies. Should be the end of it. 22% already. 28%. I'm not even going to wait for our morale to charge if we don't have to. Alright, chase them down. I imagine we've got faster movement speed. 100% war score. Easy as that. Okay. Thank you very much. Alright, so you get independence. I'm not interested in Argonian land. We've been over it before. It's not at all something I want or care about. It means we've got to convert it all again. It means we've got to culturally assimilate it. It means we've got to deal with peasant revolts. And if we're marching an army all the way down from the Pure City down into Argonia to stop a rebellion in one province, it's going to be such a pain. Alright, so we need to give this land away and then probably just make it independent. If we've got any Argonians, they can have it. I don't really care. go, not my culture, not my religion, in my realm. Anybody at all want this land? We've got a lot of ideal masters in prison. Look at that. Wow. Just a lot of undead kicking around. Here you go. Grant land. You can have Bograth and, what is that, Meriol? Sure. You can have... Oh, yeah, no, sorry. We've already given those away. Rock Park and Sea Spring is what I'm looking at. I thought I'd broken the map down there. Sea Spring. There you go. And Crown Independence. It's all yours. You enjoy that. Okay. Can we now use this as a staging zone to invade, or at least get over to Akavir? Let's take a look. No? Please, God. Oh, no. Still too far away. Even if we got a claim, we wouldn't be able to. Maybe it's 2 sea provinces away. Like I said, the only other way is... I mean, that is just about 2 provinces away. Do we really want to go ahead and attack the Tribunal Temple? For 1 province, just so we can move over here? That's really annoying. Okay, I'm not interested in this Argonian land at all. We can give that away so we're not overextended. That's not a mechanical Planar Republic, by the way, but just in case you were wondering. Okay, well, never mind. We can call this episode the failed Akaviri invasion, because apparently we can't do anything. I must admit, this is one thing about CK2 I know nothing about. Is there any way to gain land in a province we're too far away to interact with? I don't think it's possible. Normally you don't have this problem in the base game, right? Because the provinces are at least accessible by land. There is no province that is too far away that isn't accessible by sea. Or I should say is only accessible by sea. If anybody knows how to do this, please leave a comment. Because I would be really interested in going over to Akavir. It's a shame because it means this guy's just going to be able to snowball and we can't do anything to stop him either. Unless this kidnapping plot eventually fires. 63%, it is possible for a plot to fire at that. Just incredibly unlikely. We've got a spy now. We can't do anything. Short of keep raiding and hope that eventually we capture him while he's hiding in his castle. That's it. That's a shame. We can make him our rival, obviously, by console commands, but it does seem a bit cheap. We set up a tile. Oh, we can set up the rift? Our vassals are really cutting into Skyrim now. Who's done some good work in the rift? Let's have a look. You've got 2 provinces. Congratulations. You are now... let's have a look. The rift. There you go. Can we transfer these vassals, or are they under... No, they're under another duke. That's very annoying. Okay. Never mind. That's part of Morrowind. Huh. And these guys have captured the Reach as well. Interesting. Okay. Well, congratulations. We failed to do anything this episode, and I'm not happy with that. I don't want to leave it at that. So you know what? We're going to invade Paradonia. It makes sense, okay? We've done raid after raid. We haven't taken the coffer. We haven't kicked out the Ideal Masters. Arang's had enough. We're going to Paradonia. Alright, here we go. Let's do it. Let's raise the troops. Too long have they sat there in their ivory tower. Okay, I'm aware of the irony there. Too long have they sat there in their ivory tower with their coffer, making a fortune. It should be spread around with the people. By which I mean, Elrond is going to take it for himself and use it to build more battle mages. Alright. And this also gives a good chance to get in the coffer as well. So, you know, we can't really complain about that. We're going to be sieging down a lot of provinces over here. We're going to write to the King Mulgu of Faerun. We could be friends. This guy here. Is he the king of the orcs? He is. Look at that. He's the only orcish king left. They've almost been completely wiped out by the Yokudan Empire. We're doing really well. I'd like to make a non-aggression pact with them if possible. That's very weird that these giant empires are staying so stable as well. They're actually going to send boats over to us. Risky. I like it. Okay, let's not boat bomb into that stack because they could win. We're going to come out at half morale with attrition and over boats. Boat bombing. Means we're taking a penalty as well. Don't think it's worth it, although we could probably win that. Yeah, I think that's not a problem, is it? You know what I might do? I might even give Pyrodoni to a loyal vassal of ours as a viceroyalty. I think that'd be a cool idea. Make it more or less, or maybe even make them independent and have them become a tributary, like with the Tribunal Temple. So Pyrodonia, and maybe even Alanor, if we could do that, that'd be cool. Make them both pay tribute to one single elven empire. Unite all elves across the globe. Hey, we might have a new goal here. Lots of people want to join a plot, or want me to join their plot specifically. We're not going to do that. We need some more war skill from battles here. Where are your troops? What's the point? Where are you? Ah, there are you. I mean, we could just probably just raise troops on her and win that. Pat the kitty. We win. Okay. Good work. This is our new goal. We're going to conquest. I think Alanor, we could probably just maybe even force them to become our tributary via war. We'll try that. No, no, no. Look, no more ideal masters. We're done with that. Maybe we should renounce necromancy. We are now the High Thane of Abarbus. Okay. Can we make you become our tributary? Establish tributary state. Majesty is greater than or equal to 4. That's our new goal. I mean, this is a cool idea. I like this idea. Okay, how much do we need for that? Probably a lot. Was that about 1,000? Yeah. Whew, that could take a while. Okay. Why don't we instead... why don't we instead make this independent and make them a tributary of us? But you know what? We will conquer the whole of Pyrodonia. They're the wrong religion. So I'm happy with Alanor becoming our tributary because they are, you know, Oriel worshipping high elves, our cousins, in both religion and culture. So that's pretty close. But, you know, Pyrodonia I think is too far gone with this ideal masters nonsense. What is the dominant religion? It's still... You know what? They've got some Oriel, but most of it is Pyrodonic, worshipping Orgnum. It's just her that's ideal master. I assume because she herself is a necromancer. Yeah, okay. Maybe that's a goal for our son. Uniting all the elves under one banner, including the Tribunal Temple, who I assume we can do that. You know, establish tributary state over Morrowind. I don't think we can do it over the Tribunal Temple because they themselves had tributaries. Yeah. So we could conquer the Tribunal Temple, give them to this guy who we can make our tributary. Alright, that's some ideas. Let me know what you think about that. I quite like the idea of uniting all the elves under the Ayleid Tamriel. Maybe that can be that can be our son's legacy. Shame I can't rename him. Anyway, thank you for watching. I apologize that I didn't get a huge amount done with this video, but we did make a plan. And we did also kind of, you know, we interfered in, what is it called? Argonia. So that will teach them. Anyway, yeah, apologies for that. But next episode, hopefully we'll pick things up a little bit.